I was about, oh, hey buddy. He always seems to kind of catch on that the camera is out. Got the big camera this time, not my little phone that I put my 2-minute videos up with. Those turn out okay, but I can't take long videos with it. Fill up the memory card, and actually I don't have that much left because I take too many videos. Anyhow, I was here he comes. Just about to do refills. Free refills for life for these guys of hay bags. And then this thing just kept staring at me. Bite her, Ruli, bite her! Look at these two. They look very happy. Happy horses. Oh, here comes another happy horse. Oh no! Run, Ruli! Luke's not gonna do anything. Yeah. She still doesn't leave. That's the stuff that's interesting to me. She gets chased a little back and forth. Right? It's alright. Get a little back and forth. Ruli gets... She's getting more and more exercise on her own lately. So actually she did that quite well. But... still just draws back up to the front. It's like... This is where I live. I live at the very front. And here comes my bestest Arabian friend ever. Really, get her. I'm just kidding. Be nice. We have... If you're new to this channel, this little bit might seem kind of weird. But if you're not, probably pretty normal. Hello. What are you guys doing? Everybody's been out for about, I don't know, somewhere between half an hour and an hour. I don't have any carrots. This guy's got carrots earlier. I have carrots. I just have to go get them. Anyhow. So, with this horsey just staring at me the whole time, it was hard not to go grab the camera and just come and say hello for everybody. You know, because it's a nice thing to do. This is a staring contest now. It's good eyes. Ears are a little... Oh. Why do you always have to bonk the camera? Somebody said that you can't... Oh. Cloudy. See, when the horses breathe on the lens, it's almost gone. Good job, Ruli. You really, you know, taught her a lesson. I don't know. The boys have been... Ruli, get her. The boys have been playing quite a bit, vying for their girl. Look at, and I don't know if Lena's gonna do it, but she's not even doing anything. She's just hanging out. Oh yeah, I guess because I fed Luke some food up here. There's some remnants. Anyhow, Lena's been hanging off of Roni quite nicely. Yeah, here she comes. Just come around. Hi. Uh-oh. Yeah, see the dishes right there. It would be nice if you didn't breathe on this thing again. I know, get it. It's mosquitoes and flies and everything. She says, scratch me here. I don't know, I could probably help out a little. It's a long ways to reach. You want to turn around? Horses get a little itchy in the evening. It's the evening again for everybody whose sun's going down. Oh, man. Let's go in to the arena if I can make it in. Can't make it in, she keeps blocking me. So come over here. My bodyguard. Thanks, Ruli. We'll go say hi to everybody. So yeah, it's kind of a horsey check, except everybody's already out. What's going on, Peggy? You want to make your way over, don't you? She's trying to come over this way, but Luke's blocked her. What? Very, very aggressive. In a good way, sorta. She's quite sure I'll scratch her. Admittedly though, this is pretty too close for my own likings for everybody, and she's kinda... Yeah, see? Peggy says get moving. So that's where we have to be really cautious. Oh, hello, Roo. We have to be quite cautious of what... see, now I'm in the middle of it all. So if you hang around here long enough and become a scratcher, do you think Ruli will nibble on her a bit? And if she does, will she get in trouble? Everybody's... Okay, I'm gonna move away again and show you what draw looks like. This is just gonna be a game of draw. I'm gonna go over here and see what happens. I think I have draw with Peggy, obviously Gracie, a little bit with Ruli, and I imagine if I kind of went out far enough, I think Rue would come over. And Macaroni looked like he was going to, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm just gonna come over here and we're gonna have a little experiment to see who comes on over first. It's been a very busy weekend, lessons and stuff. I had a great question. Somebody asked which horses don't get used in lessons. Are there any that don't? And the only one that doesn't get used as a lesson horse is Gracie. I would use her in the lesson as an example, but I wouldn't have her with... I think she's been used once actually, because not used, like she was taught with one time, because she's such a great example of being very prompt with stuff, so like being told what to do. Okay, she's coming, I think. If anybody put their money on this one, they won. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be her or Ruli. Anyway, she's thinking. I'm not moving, so she's probably taking it as a bit of an invite. See that low head? She comes in. She's quite nice. And her head goes over my shoulder. Right? That's normal. And now she's going to move in and say... Now here, when I did this video, a live video, and I said I really wanted to be careful about being stepped on, because you know, you never know, and I know got a few people commented and said, yeah, you don't want to get stepped on, it's kind of dangerous. Now it was the time with Lena and Luke, and I'm pretty sure those two are a lot more careful than this thing, because she just seems to just walk right into me, and I'm walking backwards, so it doesn't help at all. I'm actually teaching her, or I'm encouraging this bit of training to happen for her, where she says, I'll just push into you until you scratch. And we don't really want to do that. Now, she was kind of itchy over here, wasn't she? But you know, they're my horses. I get to kind of do what I want and stuff. So we'll give her a scratch and leave her. And oh, see, he's coming. Gracie says no. I had another comment. Somebody said that Gracie is making sure that nobody else gets my attention. Look at how far. I wonder how far back we can go. Still going. Still going. Oh. Okay, so now that she's stopped, I'll go to her. I'll try to teach her something a little different. I don't know, you know. It's your own horse. You get to do what you want. Scratch your tail. You know. And so you know, I wouldn't say it's the safest, but there she comes. So I have a lot of draw, is what I call it when I teach the lessons. This weekend's I've been in super teacher mode, and I have a lot of draw. Such a pretty horse, eh? Her colorings are so interesting in the summertime. She gets a darker sun-tanned face kind of thing. Anyhow, so I've been in super teacher mode, and we talk about draw and drive, and I would say this is a lot of draw. And I don't feel like she's driving me, even though she might think she's driving. She might. See, so we have to think about that. I'm going to cut her off if I can. See how fast she goes. I'm going sideways pretty quick. She chased Rue off. And we've come all the way to the fence, so I can't actually go sideways anymore. I can go back the other way. See what she does. She chases Rue off. So the thought process is whether or not she lets any other horses come near me. She wants me all to herself. Is, you know, there's some truth there. There's a little bit of, yeah, it's probably partially right. Because I'm the only one who will bother scratching her. Here he comes. Hello, Rue. How's it going, big guy? Bonk. Yeah, another horse nose. Bonk. Right? What do you need? I was doing fist bumps earlier. Fist bump. Bonk. There you go. If any of you guys have seen Big Hero 6, I always do this with the kids. I'm going to do a fist bump or something, and we'll do fist bumps with horses, and we'll go like that, fist bump, right? Ba-la-la-la. It might be an inside joke, but now you guys are in on it. Oh geez, get going, Ruli. Teach them a lesson. Hello. Boy, Ruli's getting active lately. She's been pushing Rue around and running around. As soon as she gets in here, she takes off and all kinds of stuff. Summertime's good for her. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. Bonk. What if I just don't move? A bonker with the camera. Bonk, bonk. There. Now I have a little bit of drive. And she says, I guess I need to think about it a bit. Oh God, you're gonna wreck the, I can't do this. This is silly talk. And off she goes. Well, we had him for a bit. Look at his tail though. I love the coloring of his tail. You know, he's got at least 3 colors in there. White, black, and a little bit of sort of light brown. Yeah, good looking boy. So draw and drive are so important. I know I've done a bunch of videos on it, but this is the same kind of thing. With scratches, we got a lot of draw. We have to make sure we have drive too. We need both, and we don't want to just have drive, we also want to be able to have draw, because if you're just pushing them around, so it's like when doing liberty work, you have to be able to bring horses in, not just push them out. Oh, is he coming? Oh, I thought Roni was going to come over. Nope, I can't bring him away from his girlfriend. So, anyways, other than that, yeah, it's been busy. Lots of little projects going on. Big cleanup going on around here. Hello, Roni. Fist bump. Ba-la-la-la. I'm hoping that fist bump will become a command I could use. So when I put my hand out, I say fist bump. Bump. Oh, bump. There. And then we make it. Fist bump. Lena says no to fist bumps. Come on, Lena. Bump. And then you leave them alone. It's actually a little bit like a handshake to horses, and they do it all the time to them, to each other. They'll give a little, what is it, buddy? They'll give a little fist bump or a nose bump. and is actually a very, instead of having your hand out like this to go like that, which can be very grabby, right? Horses don't like that. They're not big fans of that, especially the sensitive ones. But if you come up with your hand like this and you do fist bump, bump, oh, bump, ba-la-la-la. Yeah. Oh yeah. So it's better. It's a more natural sort of shape. Bump. And practice that. It's a good thing to practice. Oh, for Pete's sake, stop pushing on me. Stay back. Look, if we get the lighting just right, you can be the thumbnail. Ready? Okay, let's see. Stay there. I don't want the butt. Ugh, you get it anyways. Okay, that's the thumbnail. Right there. Go pat our bum. You shouldn't pat your horses. This is the thumbnail. Now, I'll title this video, don't pat your horses. I don't know. Actually, this isn't a bad shot. Right there. Pat, 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 pat. And scratch. I don't know, just goofing off. I wish I had more. I don't know, the things that come to me usually come to me in the moment. I don't know where the dog went. So anyways, to give you guys an idea a little bit of what's going on, I think I'd said this fence has been completed along with all sandings of corners. Bolts are flush, and on the other side, you know, just barely sticking out. So I think I did well on that. It's nice to have. I still have to weed this, but it's nice to have this. There have been a couple of escapes. So there was one when I put Ruli and Roni away at the same time. I didn't quite close the gate on Ruli. I sort of put it, and then I didn't. I was like, oh, I'll get right back to this. Put Roni away, and then I walked right past her gate because it looked like it was closed. So first time for Ruli, she got to wander around and eat some grass. But again, you know, there's a bit of a peace of mind where I think, okay, they're not going to be in the drainage area here, which is delicious looking clover and grass and ferns and all kinds of lovely things. But yeah, everything's been blown with the leaf blower. I had a question a while back actually. Somebody said, how do I get rid of little tiny bits and pieces of, you know, when you rake up poop and you can't quite get it all, and there's lots of, a leaf blower is a fantastic tool. Same with Luke's here. It's been cleaned out and all that stuff because the leaves are actually falling a little. Somebody suggested what kind of apples these are. So I don't know. I have no way of telling. But the biggest difference in the paddocks, and I really recommend doing this as often as you can, because so you can see here it's all cleaned up, leaves are all gone, hay is gone. But when you get rid of organic material, you do two things. One is you are allowing the area to dry out better because there's nothing on top of the gravel or the, you know, the medium that you've got. You don't have an organic bit of material on top there that's holding water in and also kind of stopping the sun from beating down and drying out the ground. So the more you get rid of organic material, the drier the place will be. The other thing about that is that it breaks down over time. So the sooner you get rid of it, the faster or the better, more luck, or the less muddy it'll be. You know, like like these little bits of leaves and stuff like that, you know, sooner or later they'll turn into mud. And kind of like Roni's, I hadn't done his in a while, so there's a layer a little bit in here that is kind of a crusty sort of mud that'll sit on top, and when it gets wet it becomes slippery and wet, and then that stays moist. So for the betterment of your horse's hooves, definitely a dry environment is really good. And that involves making sure you can clear it out. So little itty bits of the poop, or little tiny itty bits of hay, leaves, little twigs or stuff like that. If you can get rid of it, it's way better for the footing to dry out. So that was part of one of the things I did today for maintenance and upkeep. This is where I did my fist bump, because they all line up along here for some reason. And we can come along and go, fist bump, bump. Thanks, Gracie. Here she comes. Let's see if Roni will reach. Fist bump, Roni. Thank you. Okay. Lena, bump. Peggy, bump. Luke, bump. La 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 for you. And then we'll go to the other ones. And I know it's going to seem a little corny or quirky to do, but it really is a method of just saying hello really quickly, and can go a long ways into creating some really nice draw habits. Bump. Thanks, Rudy. And one more. Ba la la la. There you go, buddy. All right, so let's go fist bump Nanners. I bet somebody's wondering how come Nanners is inside there, and she's got a lot of energy sometimes, so I have to be cautious, as you see with Peggy, right? So Nanners is bigger and a little more, I don't know, pushy. So I'm going to check out some of the ones that I don't want to get bothered too much, leaving the ones that I want to get bothered. Fist bump! She never comes near the fence. So she stands there because she's been zapped a couple of times. You zap your horses a couple times, and sooner or later they'll just stay away from you when you come to the fence. It's normal. It hurts everybody. Just a little. Okay, that's it. I'm going to finish up chores, get on with what I was doing, which was hay into the gator delivery service to all the horses. I've already done room service. Everybody's room is all cleaned up, organized. Gracie. Peggy pushes her around so much, even though they live together. Huh. Can watch these guys all day long. You never stop learning. Just like earlier, I put up a video of Ruli and Luke co-grooming, and it was pretty interesting to watch them in full. I'd watch them for about half an hour. Zeus is barking at something. Anyhow, we're gonna leave it at that. Find out what the dog's barking at, wherever he is. Oh, he stopped. Where is he? What riff! Chrysanthemums are coming along. Those purple things up there. It's like the only flower I know. That and dandelions. Oh, and thanks everybody for the hostas. I knew they were hostas. Just left my brain. So yes, 2 different types of hostas. Cut them up, make some more. People say. Thanks everybody for all of your. Okay, I gotta put nanners out. I'm gonna do hay, switch out a couple, that kind of business, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. It's been a good day, so hopefully you guys have had a great day and another great day tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Well, we certainly can't end this without some nanner time. I put everybody else in except for these 4 because they were asking. But boy, these guys have been running around like crazy. So I'm hoping, while I was putting everybody away, Rue's got to check out some he's an interesting horse. Nanner peed there, right? So he's like, gotta check us out. But these two, a little co-grooming and then a lot of running around. Except for now. What are you guys doing? Nanner, fist bump. Bump, ba la la la. She says, cool man, I'm out. So, there we go. But they have been cruising fast up and down the arena. Luke's trying to cut her off. It's playing time. They just love each other. Telling Rue where to go. Rue's stuck in the corner a little. Here comes Nanner. He's got to make an escape somehow. One way or the other. Off he goes. Good job, buddy. You must be so proud of yourself. He says, I escaped. Unscathed. Oh, Luke plays with Nanner like she's a boy. And she plays like a boy. I don't see the girls playing much like this. So, anyhow, thought I'd just get in a little bit there. Good job, buddy. You keep her moving around. She needs all the exercise, kind of like you, that she can get. Yeah, that's what the vet said. For those two. Not for him. I don't know. Maybe that's it. Oh, Rue's playing with my halter. That guy is so playful. So we'll have to go get him. Hey! Whistle at him, tell him to get moving. Says I care a little bit. It's amazing. I actually always find it amazing that if you leave a cup somewhere, or you leave a rope somewhere, a horse is going to see that from what feels like a mile away, and then they just, you know, like a homing pigeon or a guided missile or something. Look at how small that, I mean, that is a small thing sitting there. You'd think that they wouldn't see it, but they do. First thing he does is come over and try to get it off the fence. What are you gonna do? Horses. Sorry, I was actually just trying to organize my lead rope and just pointing it at the ground. Okay, we're gonna end this here for surezies. These guys are grooming, playing a little bit. Leave them out for a little while. See who else comes to the gate and asks to come in. I'm almost done feeding, by the way, as well. See, everybody's back. There's Gracie, Peggy, Rulie, and Roni behind her. They're all eating and peaceful. Beautiful evening. Textures in the clouds are just amazing. I know. Another sky nerd moment. Hi, Lena, are you ready to come in? You kind of look like you're ready to come in. We'll see if she follows. If she follows, then she wants to come in. See what happens. If not, I'll leave her out for a little bit. Finish up the rest of my chores. Yep, that's it. Okay, everybody. See you again tomorrow.